It's track reviews.
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you are doing well. Breaking a sweat over here, but still hot and ready for this brand new collaborative single from Rosalía and Travis Scott, TKN. Pretty excited to talk about this one. Let me first say a shout out. Let me give a shout out to our sponsor in this video, the good people over at The Ridge. They make these nifty, awesome, minimalist, metal-plated wallets that fit nicely in your front pocket. Replace your disgusting, bulky leather wallet today using the link down below and promo code MELON for 10% off. Ooh. Anyway, Rosalía and Travis Scott. These two have been crossing paths. Travis had that little music festival not too long ago that had Rosalía on the bill. He also did that Highest in the Room remix, and I thought that track originally could have used a feature or something. And it was cool to see Rosalía appear on it, although I think she wasn't utilized to the best of her abilities. I mean, not too much that I think she could have done to save the track, which I think already was mediocre. I mean, she pretty much followed, in Travis's footsteps on that one, but still her vocal performance was fine. Having said that, though, a lot of Travis fans did not take kindly to her appearance on that track. Over here on this channel, we call those people cretins. Whatever. I am happy that despite that slight, that tiny, that minimal bit of backlash, Travis sees the talent and he is willing to come through here with an even greater collaboration, one that I hope complements both of their styles and strengths, as it is a double billed collaborative single over here. So pretty excited to hear this meeting of the minds over here, because I do have quite a bit of respect for Rosalía's recent works and Travis's recent works. So let's give it a try. Let's give it a shot and see what these two are cooking up. Okay? Rosalía, Travis Scott, TKN, ba-bam. Shit, I didn't even write any fucking notes for that shit. Whew! Let's do it off the dome, I suppose. Let's start with the downsides, because there are a few. There are a few aspects of this track that I think could have been better. It could have gone harder. And what I mean by that is that mean reggaeton groove that they got working through this thing, we could have gotten a little bit more of that hard, visceral, body can't deny it drum pattern that this track has going. We only get so much of it along the 2-minute runtime of this track. And despite this thing being 2 minutes, it does feel a lot longer because there's so many parts, so many transitions, so many breakdowns that truly and honestly take up a good chunk of the song. I wish we got more solid chemistry and just back and forth between Rosalía and Travis, though when their vocals did collide, it sounded great. Also, Travis doing his thing in Spanish was pretty sick. I feel like what Travis is doing here in a way is almost like a follow-up to a lot of what was going on with the new Bad Bunny record, which, if you guys remember that review on my main channel, liked that record. And one of the points I made about that LP is I feel like what he was doing for reggaeton on that record was almost like what Travis Scott has done for trap, in terms of making it weird and psychedelic and a bit more artful and left field and coming through with some stranger, more psychedelic production aesthetics and sort of adding that to the form. And I think Travis is essentially doing that here. You know, he's taking that style of Latin music and he is bringing his trippy, psychedelic, straight up sort of sound and vibe to the whole thing. And again, a lot of details, a lot of transitions, a lot of breakdowns. I do love those synced up like drum hits, so like those hit freaking hard. But immediately after that comes in, we should get that groove. Like that tension needs to be released. I think this track could have properly done that with another minute of runtime. Vocally, Travis, fine. Rosalía, fine. Production, top notch, really colorful, really awesome. Just structurally, it's not as visceral as it could have been. And I don't think it's like as fluid or as cohesive as it could have been. I mean, certainly it could have been Travis's intention to come out of this thing with it being a little disorienting. It certainly is that. The way the track is structured, the way the various parts and transitions and beats and vocal passages are oriented, it is a little like, whoa, what the hell's happening? Like he's throwing another thing at me and another thing at me, and now there's some silence. I'm sitting here waiting with great anticipation as to what's going to happen next. There certainly is a thrill to that, but that thrill will wear off with more listens, and at the end of it, like, people are just going to want a song that goes hard. People are just going to want a song that grooves and moves and all that shit. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I dug it. I liked it. Cool hearing Travis branch out a little bit, and cool hearing this crossover, because again, as great as Rosalía is, and as much love and appreciation as I've shown her through the reviews I've done, she is still not taken on with American audiences in the way that I think she should have. And hopefully Travis Scott fans who discounted her with that feature on Highest in the Room warm up to her a little bit more with this track. I think vocally, she offers a lot more here, and I think I will leave it at that. Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Make sure also to let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of this cut. Did you love it? Hate it? Why? What do you think I should review next? And yeah, that's it. Anthony Fantano, TKN, Rosalía, Travis Scott, forever.